Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Baxter Student Ambassador Program webinar. Presenting for us this time is Zoran Stefanovic, one of our BSAP finalists from Conestoga College. Hi, Zoran, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. So just before we get started, I'd like to let everyone know that if you have any questions during the webinar, you can submit them to either the Q&A box or the chat box, which are both found in your Zoom toolbar, and those questions will be answered after the presentation is finished. Okay, Zoran, if you'd like to go ahead and share your screen, you can start whenever you're ready.
Here we are. Perfect. Alrighty, good afternoon or good morning to everybody, depending on where you're tuning in from. My name is Zoran Stefanovic, and today I'm excited to present to you a company called Contiki. So first off, you might be asking, who is Contiki? Contiki is a travel corporation-operated coach tour company exclusively for 18 to 35-year-olds. Our purpose is to connect young travelers to the time of their lives. Contiki was founded by a New Zealander, John Anderson, in 1962. And after he toured and explored Europe with a group of people, he decided to promote his Europe trip with his minibus. His first tours were booked by 19 to 29-year-olds, starting the tradition of Contiki holidays being for youth travelers. Currently to this day, Contiki is the world leader in organized youth travel. Our motto is, travel with no regrets. We create the moments that inspire, excite, challenge, and connect travelers with the world, and these experiences will stay with them for life. So what do you get with Contiki? Firstly, travelers will get real experiences. This means the experiences are designed around each traveler, providing them with memorable moments and a few unexpected surprises along the way. The traveler can decide to do as many experiences as they like. It's their trip, their rules. Secondly, unique accommodations are equally as important. Contiki strives to provide the travelers with the coolest hostels and the comfiest 3 to 4-star hotels. We've done extensive research and can guarantee a unique lodging experience. Next, travelers will get the best team when they arrive. These people are experts in their regions with in-depth knowledge on the local culture. They are full of enthusiasm and have a lot of experience when it comes to travel. These guys are at the top of their game and know how to deliver the goods. Local foods have been tested many, many times by our experts, believe me, and the standards will always be met. We focus on local family-run restaurants and immersive dining experiences that will see you seating in local homes and restaurants. Not to mention the opportunities for experiential foods for the adventurous types. Lastly, with Contiki, you get awesome people. All the young travelers who come together from all around the world are the ones who truly make these trips special. Laughter, adventure, and friendships are all guaranteed. Also, Contiki has some guarantees to help travelers buy with confidence. It only costs $200 for a deposit, and full payments are not required until 45 days before travel, so you don't have any pressure if you book in advance. In addition, changing travel dates or even travel trips are free, and if you're unable to travel after paying the deposit, you can save that deposit for another trip for the future, or you can even give it to a friend as a surprise gift. And all payments are secured through MasterCard, Visa, and PayPal. So where do we go? Contiki provides over 350 trips in over 50 countries across 6 of the 7 continents. Keep an eye out for Antarctica. It could be coming in the near future. Each trip is full of customizable options for travelers, including choices for experiences and more free time. Additionally, each trip has its own travel style for different types of travelers. For example, trips with Discoverer are for people who want to go everywhere and see everything, whereas there's the in-depth Explorer, which dives deeper into 1 or 2 countries so you can learn a lot more about the culture. When looking at millennials and Generation Z travelers, you can see that many of them are willing to spend extra money on food and drink experiences, as well as festivals and events. This is perfect because Contiki offers collections for all different purposes of travel. And this data that you see here, this picture, is provided by the World Youth Student Education Travel Corporation, or Confederation, sorry. And they're a very reliable source for research and information. And I'm just going to pull up this link really quickly and show you the different collections that they do feature on the website. I don't know if you can see this clearly. But here they have different types of categories for all types of travelers. And the ones that are most trending right now are the festivals and food and travel, as well as a bunch of different other categories such as group travel, solo travel, sail, cruise and diving, guided, sightseeing, and many, many more. So returning back to the PowerPoint. So for an example for food travel would be Munch Asia. This package is a 12-day tour that includes 11 nights accommodation and 19 meals. And there's also room left open for the travelers to try different things on their free time and give them the opportunity to do other optional experiences as well. This trip is labeled as a discovery trip because the traveler is always on the move and they're going to be visiting 3 different countries throughout their trip. Next, we also have the Szeged Festival, and it is an amazing experience for those looking for a fun and short trip. It features 4 countries and has all the accommodations included. This is the perfect trip for those young travelers who want to attend a festival, and it provides a lot of amazing experiences for them. In addition, there are many deals for the travelers to take advantage of. At the moment, there is a Valentine's Day sale featuring many discounted packages. These promotions are temporary, but they can surprise you when they come up unexpectedly. Last-minute deals can be very cheap as well when compared to other trips, but they require a full payment before a specific date if you want to get that deal for it. And then also there are many ongoing deals that never change. These ongoing deals mean that you can have, if you see listed on the right, we have 4 different ongoing deals that are always going on. So firstly, multiple trips means that when you book 2 Contiki trips that are 7 days or longer at the same time, you can get up to $50 off on the second trip. And next, triple share, that means that you can receive a 5% off discount when booking a triple room when you're booking a specific trip. Furthermore, booking with friends can have some benefits. The more friends you bring, the more discounts you'll get. If you bring up to 10 people or more, the 11th person will be able to travel for free as well. Traveling again, that means that when you'll receive a $5 discount if you've previously traveled with Contiki. And there's also combos with each deal, and you can take a look at all the different options on the Contiki website to see how you can mix and match different combos together and take advantage of all their amazing deals. So a last-minute deal that I was personally very interested in was called Viva Costa Rica. You can save the traveler can save up to $278 depending on the different choices that they make, and it still includes everything an ordinary Contiki trip would provide, as well as an in-depth immersive experience in the Costa Rica culture. This one is a bit more of an in-depth trip compared to the other discoverers, and this is perfect for those who want to be with local people, try local cuisine, and experience the culture of one single country. And then we move on to the European experience, which is also a last-minute deal where people can save up to $649. And it features a 21-day trip all throughout Europe and featuring 12 different countries. And sorry. And it has all the accommodations provided as well as lots of free time for the people to explore. But again, don't get carried away in those certain countries because this one is a discoverer tour and you're constantly going to be on the move and seeing different places. But don't worry, you're definitely going to be seeing all those major sites and iconic sites all throughout Europe when you visit those countries. And furthermore, Contiki has a lot of special programs such as Contiki Cares, which is partnered with TreadRight. They work with TreadRight to focus on sustainability, and they care a lot about taking care of the planet and also the carbon footprints. Some projects that they're currently working on include the Galapagos Islands in Australia, where they're trying to raise awareness about the plastic pollution in our oceans, and they're trying to protect one of the most biodiverse regions on our planet. As well, they're working very closely with Me2We, and this gives travelers the chance to volunteer and go to different places such as Ecuador and India to help build foundations for schools and clean water for local communities. This gives the travelers a chance to do something bigger than themselves and find a way of self-actualization for themselves. As well, responsible travel, Contiki focuses very largely on this because they want to promote sustainability and protecting the planet. Coach buses are a perfect example of this because one coach bus can account for 16 regular vehicles on a highway, and it's 5 times more. It saves it. Sorry, my apologies. It prevents 5 times more carbon emissions than if you were to be driving in a regular vehicle. So why would you want to choose Contiki? Well, they have over 55 years of experience in youth travel, and they're a much more modern and unique travel company that understand what the youth are looking for. They believe in real experiences, and they provide experiences for all different types of travelers, so they don't cater to just a certain age group. They cater to the different types of styles of travel that other people have, and they're very responsible and conscientious of traveling. And of course, it is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for these young travelers, and it gives them a very unique experience when they get to meet people from all around the world and create those friendships and memorable moments. So come with us. You have one life, one shot, make it count. Have no regrets. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Zoran. And so we'll open it up now for questions, and if you guys have any questions, you can submit them to either the chat box or the Q&A box, and I can read them out to Zoran.
Hi, Zoran. My name is Ian Stalker. I work with Dan. Do you think the age category, the 18 to 35 age category, is a good marketing tool when it comes to reaching out to young travelers?
I believe it is a very good marketing tool because a lot of young travelers, many of them haven't even traveled outside of their home country, and it might be a little bit uncomfortable for them. So I believe that this marketing tool is perfect because it helps them get out of their comfort zone and to be with people around their same age group. As well as with all the other certainties that they provide, it'll give them that extra confidence boost and give them a little bit of a more adventurous feel and make them want to go out and see these different places and meet these different people.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Zoran. And Jenny says, great job. During your research, did anything stick out to you as something that could be improved with the Contiki product or the way it is marketed?
That's an excellent question. Let me see. Sorry, just give me a moment just to think. That's actually a very good question. I think that it would actually be good to market towards also not just single travelers and groups. And I saw that you guys did have a bit of a Valentine's Day promotion, but I feel like also having one for couples as well would be perfect because I believe that there's a lot of couples that would like to travel with other couples as well, especially within that age group, so they can kind of experience the same things together. Of course, they would have time for personal time, but I believe it would be also nice for them to be able to experience that with other couples as well. And when it comes to marketing as well, they do a fantastic job with the 18 to 35, but the thing is that I found it a little bit difficult to find more information when it comes to who we are under Contiki. I had to go under the frequently asked questions, so I just feel like when it comes down to the who we are, I feel like there could be a little bit more, I guess, like maybe links or something that would help the traveler find more information on the company itself and what they provide.
Thank you, Zoran. And Jenny says thank you as well.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
And Zoran, what would you say was the biggest challenge you faced when preparing for this webinar?
The biggest challenge I faced was actually figuring out which destinations I wanted to feature because for me as a tourism and hospitality student, my dream is to travel the world. And I've seen so many different places that I want to research and do, and it's just I had to cut down so many slides because I can't talk about that many destinations. So for me it was very difficult to figure out which ones I would feature, but I decided to feature the ones that are most related to the topic that I was talking about when it came to last minute deals and the food and the food and drinks, as well as the festivals.
That's great. Thanks, Zoran. Okay, I do believe that's it for the questions, but I would like to thank everyone that tuned into the webinar today. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your day. And Zoran, thank you so much for your informative presentation.
Thank you so much for listening and providing me with the resources to create this presentation. And I want to thank everybody for taking their time to listen to what I had to say. And I appreciate all your kind words. Thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks, Zoran. And on behalf of Baxter Media, I'd like to thank you for participating in BSAP 2019. We'll be in touch.
Wonderful. It was a pleasure.
Great. Okay, have a nice weekend, everyone. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.